So you may be asking the question, what are macros? Well, today I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know to get started in the right way. Let's go. Hi, I'm Alex, a sports dietitian and nutrition coach. Welcome again to my channel. Great to have you here. So when I first introduce, athletes to macros, they always ask me, what exactly are macros? What do I need to know? Well, today I'm going to teach you the basics. I'm not going to go into the complexities of macros. I'm not going to talk about the broader benefits and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to talk about the basics that you need to know to get you started in the right way. Okay, sometimes it's just about keeping things simple so you can start in the correct way and get things moving in the right direction. I'm going to tell you exactly what each macro is, what the benefits of them, and also I'm going to give you the calorie breakdown or the calorie density of each one. So, without further ado, first I'll start with the broader definition of macros. So what are macros? Okay, because macro can be used in so many different contexts. Well, macros in the context of nutrition, it stands for macronutrients, which are the basic building blocks of all of our food that we consume. So yeah, macros equals macronutrients. Simple. Now within those macros, there are three that you need to be aware of. We've got protein, we've got carbs, and we've got fat. Let's start first with protein. So protein is essentially made up of amino acids. There's essential and non-essential, depending on if your body produces it or doesn't produce it. The essential ones are the ones you need to eat from your food supply. Now, protein has many benefits, but the ones that I want you to be aware of within the context of nutrition is it helps repair and recover your body and muscles. It helps also with satiety as well. So if you're on a fat loss plan, it can help kind of keep you more fuller. And thirdly, it makes you more thermic. Even in that, the effect of that is not as huge as some people make it out to be. It still does make you more thermic because your body takes up more energy, aka more calories, to actually use up protein. And protein itself is 4 calories per gram. Okay, so per gram of protein in a given food, it gives you 4 calories. So if you're eating, let's say, 100 grams of protein a day, just keep the math very simple, you're going to be getting about 400 calories from that protein. Now, the thing that gets people a lot confused is they go, oh, okay, protein, so like chicken, that's protein. It's like, yeah, chicken's a source of protein. And they think, okay, well, I need 150 grams of protein a day. And they're like, okay, I'll eat 150 grams of chicken and I'm done. No, so protein is not just a protein food. So all different foods will have different amounts of protein. So like a standard kind of serve of chicken will have between 20 to 30 grams of protein. So it's not the weight of the food, it's the actual protein content. Hence why food tracking becomes important, so you can become more aware about your food supply. Food awareness is key in this instance. Okay, so that's protein. Now let's go on to carbs. So carbs are actually broken down into 3 different types. We've got your sugars, we've got your starches, and we have your fibers. The sugars are, like the name suggests, it's the shorter chain carbohydrates, the ones that are more sweeter, the things that we break food down into. It's the one that makes up all those kind of foods. Your starches, on the other hand, are your longer chain carbohydrates. They're the ones that make up things, like rice and bread and pasta, that sort of stuff. But starches are then broken down into glucose, so it is broken down into smaller bits as well by your body. And then fiber, I'm sure you know what fiber is, but essentially it's the one that our body doesn't really digest, although you do get a little bit of calories from it, but you don't really digest it, and it's good for like gut health, it's just good for general health, and something that's important for you to be aware of. Now, the benefits of carbs, for today's video, specifically what I want you to understand is carbs is your primary fuel source for the body. Okay, so as an athlete, you want to understand that carbs equals energy. Carbs equals performance. Carbs equals winning, if you want to think of it that way. Essentially, you need carbs to help perform at your highest level, to give you that fuel that you need to elevate your physical kind of presence, or just even to kind of help with your mental state as well, because carbohydrates feeds the brain and helps you stay more cognitive and helps you concentration essentially. So it helps with physicality and mental health as well. That's why it's important as an athlete to be wary of low carb diets, because yeah, you could technically survive on them. We don't technically need carbs, but especially as an athlete, you will thrive on carbs. So eat your carbs to perform better. Now, carbs are similar to protein in the sense that they also give you 4 calories per gram, roughly speaking. Okay, so now we've done protein, we've done carbs. Now let's get on to the last one, which is fats. So there are all different types of fats. We've got saturated and trans fats, which are the kind of unhealthy fats. We got then the unsaturated fats, the poly and the monounsaturated fats, which are the healthy fats. I'm not going to go and kind of go into the specific details of each one today, but just understand for fats, you do require a minimum amount in your diet. So why is fat so important for your body? Well, there are a couple specific reasons that I want you to walk away from today's video understanding. Number one is that fat is important to digest fat-soluble vitamins. vitamins A, D, E, and K. Another thing is that fats are important for cell function and cell metabolism, just to keep cells healthy. And finally, fats are very key for hormonal balance because it helps with the production of hormones. That is why sometimes I'll tell a client, do not be skimping on your fats because it can impact things like thyroid function over time, which can obviously impact your potential for getting leaner if that is someone's goal. Now, compared to protein and carbs, which are 4 calories per gram, fats are about 9 calories per gram, so a lot more caloric. That's why you've got to be aware of where you're getting your fat in your food supply, because a lot of people aren't aware of how prevalent fat is found in foods, and then therefore they go, oh, my calories are going up when I'm trying to hit more fat. You need to understand where fats come from and understand that it does give you double the amount of calories that protein and carbs gives you. Okay, so there you go. That's protein, carbs, and fats. I've explained what each of them are at a basic level. I've explained the basic benefits that you need to be understanding of why you need to be consuming them. And I've told you about the calorie density as well, because a lot of people want to know how many calories they may be getting from it. So I hope that clears up what exactly macros are. And if you want any more questions answered or things about what I've explained today, it didn't really make sense, or you're not really sure, or you just want me to clarify, just drop a comment below. Okay, drop a comment below and let me know, and I'll help you out. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Okay, hit the subscribe button so you can stay in the loop whenever I release a video, whether it's one of these educational videos or whether it's one of my fun recipe videos. And while you're doing that, why not hit that bell? Okay, hit the bell so you can stay in the loop and know exactly when I release it. Not just that I released it, but exactly when I released it. And as always, hit the like button if this video was informative and helped you understand macronutrients. And until next time, stay classy, have a good one, see you later, bye.